Can you believe these historical transportation laws? Imagine driving down a road and suddenly realizing that a law from the past still influences what you can or cannot do. Some old laws seem so strange they make you wonder what people were thinking back then. Across the United States, many transportation laws from long ago are still on the books, even if they no longer make much sense today. These laws tell stories about the times they were made and the challenges people faced. One of the most unusual laws is from Nevada, where it is still illegal for camels to travel on public highways. This all started in the 1800s when camels were brought into the United States to help with transportation in desert areas. Back then, camels were used by the military and for freight, but as railroads and cars became more popular, camels disappeared from the roads. Still, the law stayed, probably to keep large animals off the highways and ensure safety. In Arkansas, there is a law that bans honking car horns after 9 o'clock at night near places that serve cold drinks or sandwiches, like drive-in restaurants. This law was likely made to prevent noise from disturbing the peace during late hours. It shows how communities wanted to keep quiet and peaceful at night, even if honking was common back then. California has some fun laws, like in Temecula, where drivers must give way to ducks crossing the street. It sounds funny, but it was probably created to protect local wildlife. Drivers are required to stop and let the ducks cross safely, showing how laws once aimed to protect animals and nature. Ohio has a strange rule in Oxford that prohibits driving around the town square more than 100 times in a single session. This law seems to be about stopping people from making too much noise or causing traffic jams in the town center. It was probably meant to keep the area peaceful and prevent disruptive driving habits. Other states have laws that seem more like jokes. In Alabama, it is illegal to pretend to be a priest or clergy member while driving. This law might have been made to prevent impersonation or pranks. In Mississippi, attaching a flamethrower to a car is forbidden, likely because of dangerous stunts or accidents. Nebraska has a law against driving off non-existent mountain edges, which is funny because the state is very flat. This law probably copied rules from other places without considering Nebraska's landscape. It shows how some laws were made without much thought about local geography. Montana has a law that requires a sheep to have a chaperone if it rides in the cab of a truck. This odd rule might have been about animal safety or preventing distractions, but it sounds quite bizarre today. Some laws from the past also reflected social norms that are outdated now. For example, in California, women were not allowed to drive while wearing a housecoat or high heels in certain cities. These rules show how ideas about gender and dress have changed over time. Many of these laws are no longer enforced, but they remain on the books, creating a collection of legal oddities. They reminded us how transportation and social customs have evolved over the years. These rules may seem funny or strange now, but they tell stories about the past and how people tried to manage travel and safety long ago.